Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to a very special edition of Twin Tarot Tuesday. Judy and I have a very special guest. I'm sure most of you know we have Marina from Heart Centered Tarot joining us today.
Thank you.
Hi, Marina.
It's making me feel so special. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's an absolute pleasure to be here and to read with both of you. Sarah, I've known before. Judy, it's a first time meeting. This is going to be a lot of fun.
Yes, I'm excited. You have no idea.
This is going to be great. We're doing something a bit different today. So we're going to, we're not going to take questions, but we have a specific question. It's kind of like a June check-in because June is the month of growth and illumination and moving forward, right? So so the questions that we are going to answer today. So the first, Marina will be saying, answering, what is June asking you to recognize? So what have you accomplished? What do they want you to pay attention to? And Judy will be answering, what is June asking you to release? And then I will be answering, what is June encouraging you to embrace moving forward? So those are the three parts to the question that we will be using today. And I do have it on the banner. So if you would like to give me a reading, go ahead and put in #twin and we will get those questions going. Yeah. So I am super excited.
And June's a really good, big time for weddings. So
yeah,
definitely answering some
big time for weddings. So yeah, so you might get some interesting information, interesting stuff going forward. Yeah, I am. I'm super excited for June. The weather's been kind of weird though.
You guys had some really hot weather, my sister says.
It's been muggy, which we don't usually have here. We don't usually have muggy weather.
Not in the day. Yeah.
Yeah. And Marina, you said you've had 3 days of rain.
3 days of heavy rain, consistent rain. There's a little bit of worry about possible flooding in the city, which I hope doesn't happen, because Calgary is kind of in the middle of two rivers that meet. So, I mean, it's there. It happens, but not that often. So I'm hoping that this is going to be for another hour or two, and then it'll go away.
Yeah, that's the worst part about nonstop rain. You never really know. Our backyard is at a weird slant. Like I don't know what the previous owner did back there. He had lots of different vegetables. He grew orchids, so the backyard was and then he had chickens and stuff.
I think you probably had a goat back there.
So he did a lot of different landscaping. So when it rains, it kind of pools into the center of our patio and kind of floods under our awning. So we're like, just don't go into the basement. Yeah.
Yeah. Awning that you just built.
Yeah, we just built a new one because the one that we had was probably 40 years old. It had fiberglass and metal, the panels on it. So when it sprinkled, it sounded like we were having torrential rain. It was crazy.
Yeah. Oh, I can imagine. Rain on anything tint.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's insane.
It's nice.
So we have a few people here.
All right.
Say hi to Vanilla and Pie. Hello.
Hi, Vanilla Pie. I love that. Oh, Vanilla Pie sounds really good, actually.
We have butterfly readings with Linda. Hello.
Linda.
Hi, Linda.
Jackie B.
Jackie B's in the house.
Hello. Brenda T. Hi, Brenda. Thanks for joining us today.
Hey.
Julie Ann. Hello.
Julianne.
And then we have the Goat Mat 123. Hello. Thanks for joining us today.
Yeah. Awesome.
Again, if you'd like a reading, go ahead and put in #twin. And then we have Ash FBC. Hello. All right. More people will come in probably later on. They usually catch us on towards the end. We usually have a lot of people pop in wanting things.
So. Yeah. And if people don't have their notifications turned on, they don't realize it until they might be watching another channel and go, hey, how come this is happening? So
yeah. And you've heard what's been going on. That's been YouTube's done.
Yes.
Yeah. I always just say, whoever wants to join us just makes it that much funner for us during, and they can catch us later.
Yes.
Hey, Witchy Trista. Hello, Trista.
Yay.
Hello. So we've got more people coming in. Hello.
So I just finished a collaboration with Jackie B and Denise Fletcher. That was a lot of fun. It was a lot of energy.
Nice.
Awesome. Yeah, it was really, really good. Nice reading for a lot of people. Got a lot of great messages out there. So
beautiful. I had so much fun at the Shine Your Light event. If you haven't watched it,
that's good. It is so good. Go
onto Marina's channel. She does this wonderful event every month, and it is just super fun. She spent 4.5 hours doing. It's amazing, and the topic. I don't even know how it happened. Just the flow of the show. It was so uplifting and positive, and just kind of reminding us to just kind of acknowledge the people that we love, the people that are there for us, and just kind of put that happiness and love and joy into the world. It was such a fun show and such a great message.
It was. That's a lot to do 4 hours, Marina. My goodness, I just did 2, and I was just like, I had to go jump in the tub.
Although I must admit, I don't do it alone. There are fabulous people who join me, so that's great. But it's a once a month event where we concentrate on positivity, sharing love, light, compassion, and unity with anyone anywhere in the world that needs it. So there's no readings happen. There's no political talk. We just concentrate on the things that are going to help us manifest a better world.
Yeah,
I love that. You get that energy, and you get a few people, and then a few more, and a few more. It expands exponentially, so that by the time that the show ends, I'm vibrating, and even the next day I can still feel the energy.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And part of the reason that it is sort of long is we start at 6:30 p.m. Eastern time, and then before the top of the hour, before 7 p.m. Eastern, Val generally does a prayer and sets the intention for what it is that we're trying to do. And then we ask people to physically participate with us by turning on a porch light, putting a lamp in the window, electronic candle, anything along those lines, so that you're physically participating as well as manifesting spiritually. And then we do the same thing when we hit 7 Central, 7 Mountain, 7 Pacific.
Wow.
So, but I absolutely love the energy, and I love doing the show. So
it is so fun. It is so fun.
Very nice. I have everybody's channels on my show notes. So if you want to go ahead, please subscribe to these ladies' channels. It's in my show notes, so just click it and it'll send you off to them. So
awesome. All right. And remember, #twin for a reading. #twin. Hi, Paul Freed.
Yeah, I saw Paul came in, and then Lucia came in. Hi, Lucia.
We saw Trista come in, and Jenny. Hello.
Jenny in the block.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a few entries now. Let me share it. I always get it ready, then I forget to share it. That's always.
And yeah.
All right. Okay. So we will do, we will pull 3 and then go from there. I guess I need to write that down. All righty. Who is our first victim? I mean,
yes, participant.
All right.
Oh,
the goat mat. Oh, that's awesome. We've never read for the goat mat.
The goat mat. Hello, hello. All right. Judy, do you have the ability to star yet? Because I think you are still.
You gave me that, but I don't know if I'm in the right one.
You should be able to. If you're in back room in StreamYard, you can star in there.
Okay, so
Barbara.
Art love.
You know what though? It's not letting me.
Ah, you're in StreamYard, right? You're in the back room.
I'm in StreamYard. But I don't. So I'm under the Twin Tarot Tuesday.
Julianne.
But I don't think I'm in the back room of. I think I'm in as your guest.
Yeah, but you should still be able to star questions. Just click on one and see if you can star it.
I can't. I don't even see the little things on the side. Well, let me see here. No. Yeah.
That's
I can't.
Weird.
For some reason. Yeah, I was able to do it before. Anyways.
All right.
Sorry, honey.
So I'm just going to do, while you guys are reading, I'm just going to start everybody that hit #twin. So that'll be easier.
I'm sorry. Yeah, we should have probably figured that out when we first got online.
You're busy gabbing.
Yeah.
All right. So we will start with the goat mat, and Judy or Marina will be answering the first question. So for your June check-in, what is June asking you to recognize?
Okay. The 4 of Pentacles. Pay attention to what it is that you have, and what it is that you're putting your intention towards. So, sometimes the 4 of Pentacles can be, holding on to something too tight, and then when you do that, it diminishes it. So June is asking you to recognize what you have, be grateful for what you have, and maybe even share a little of what you have so that you can make those pentacles grow. There you go.
Awesome. Okay, so Goat Man, what June is wanting you to release is interesting. I got the Knight of Swords. This is actually you running towards something and letting something else go. They want you to move forward, but you got to release this next card, which is the 5 of Cups. So there's something that's emotionally binding you to something or someone, and they really want you to take a look at that in order for you to release it. And once you do, you have the Ace of Pentacles. So something new that's coming your way is going to allow you to obtain that. But the releasing of this is what's the important thing. Something that's in your personal life that has to do with some type of emotional attachment or bond that you have, or a person that you may have. But they want you to run towards something that, what I'm getting with this. I guess what it is that you got to have a conversation. Have a conversation with somebody that you need to release something with. And once that happens, this is what you get. I hope that helps. Ouch.
And what June is encouraging you to embrace. So what they're encouraging you to embrace is the Magician. The Magician, they're encouraging you to you know exactly what you encourage the part of you that knows you have what it takes. You have the goods. You know how to get from A to B to C. You know how to move forward. Just a little bit of caution is just make sure, because it did come in reverse. All my cards came in reverse for some reason, but move forward, but just make sure not to be, they keep saying make sure not to be arrogant about it. So you have what it takes. Just kind of make sure to go forward with grace and not be arrogant about it. And then I have the Four of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. So just kind of watch out for this is saying take that time to, again, it's just kind of backing up the, just make sure you do it with grace. Take time to think clearly before you move forward. So you don't have any roadblocks is what this card is saying.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Thank you, the goat Matt, for letting us read for you today.
Absolutely.
Wonderful.
I hope that resonated with you. Then we have Barbara. Yeah, I went and starred all of the hashtag twins, so I have them all there now.
Oh,
so good. Barbara, you are next.
So and then can I ask you something, Sarah?
Yes.
Sarah, if it says present on my screen here, sorry everybody, is that what I need to hit in order for me to tag everybody? Because
no, you should just be able to go into the comments and hit the star. Yeah, it should just be right there. Like, it doesn't show stars by the names at all?
No stars. That's weird.
Weird, because you are.
Wow, yeah, you should.
Host.
Yeah. I'm in the live, and then here's the star. I can see the stars if I hit the star. One, there's 10, but live, if I click on a person's name, I don't get anything, any access.
Weird.
Okay. I just want to check on that. So we'll figure it out another time.
Yes, we will figure it out. Okay. Yeah. So next we have Barbara. I hope I send it to the right email address.
You'll find out if someone accesses your account.
Yeah, because it says in the back room that you are co-host. So you should.
Yeah, but was that a while ago? Do I have access to do moving forward?
You should have access until I take it away from you.
Okay, so yeah, that's right. I mean, I had it before, so weird. Okay, all right, moving on for Barbara.
Okay, so Barbara.
Ooh, interesting. Okay, Barbara, what June is asking you to recognize is to that the Hangman, see things from a different perspective. That means don't if something comes up and it makes you question, it doesn't mean that it's right or wrong. It just means that you're available to say, okay, I hadn't thought of that. So look, see things from a different perspective. And that's going to bring in a lot of emotion, satisfying emotion with the King of Cups, because you're going to be approaching things from a different place when you see the different perspective. Okay. And I also pulled from the personal predictions deck, and I got vitality boost. So you're when you give into that, when you recognize that you are allowed to change your mind and that you are allowed to follow your heart, it's going to make you feel better. So you're going to get that vitality boost. Yeah.
Nice. So Barbara, what I have for you as far as June, what they want you to release, what your guys want you to release. Oh, my hands are like moist. The first card I get is the Seven of Swords. So to me, when I look at this card, because you know how I read is mainly by visual, is I'm sensing that there are people that you're having either confrontations with or they're talking behind your back. and that you're feeling that you know. I mean, you see it. It's in the full moon. You can see it or you can hear it. Yes. And what they're wanting you to do is just to release that. It's like that's their issue, and you shouldn't have to really carry that with you. Because the next card I get is the Six of Swords, and this is basically a walking away or moving into another situation or taking yourself out of the situation. I always like this card because she has this red, beautiful shawl on her. So she is grounded in her own sovereignty, and she knows where she's going. She knows she has to get out of the situation. So she's moving towards that. Also, what I'm getting for you is a Three of Wands, and I'm getting little tinklies all down my legs. And this one shows me that she's waiting on the shore, ready to take the right opportunity to jump on that board and take the wave, right? And grab the wave. So when I look at this, is they're saying that you're ready to manifest something and that you're waiting for the results and your efforts to come in. The opportunity is there for you. You just need to let these people go, right? And move on because you're better than that. And then once that you feel that in yourself, you're ready to go. You're ready to jump on that board, take off. That's what I got for you, honey.
Yes.
Okay. Nice.
Judy, I think you have a troll on your vertical view.
On my vertical view, really?
Yes. Yeah. That's why I just stopped doing it. So what June wants you to embrace, Barbara Hot Love, is your Queen of Swords. Mm-hmm. So embrace that part of you that just knows. I keep hearing knows the truth. Embrace that part of you that you know what you're doing. You know exactly how to accomplish your goals. You know the right words to say. This Queen of Swords in particular, she's just like almost like embrace your butt out. I don't know why he keeps telling me that. Like, it's okay to tell people to just mind their business. And that's what they're saying. It's okay to embrace that side of you that might be a little snarky and that might be just wanting to tell people to leave you alone for a little bit, because sometimes even if people have the best intentions, it can cause a little confusion because the Two of Swords is there too. And this card coming up in reverse, it's showing me to embrace that decision-making process. Don't listen to what other people are saying, because you can make the right decisions and then you'll be able to move forward. All swords here. So these are all thoughts, feelings. Like, I feel like it's something that maybe you had written down, like an idea that you have coming to fruition. And it's just saying you can do it, and don't listen to the jibber jabber of others, because you've got it and you've got the right idea. That is what June is telling you. Move forward with confidence.
Fabulous.
Jackie B took care of that. Thank you, honey. I love you.
Jackie B.
Yes. Nothing's going to get past her. She's awesome.
No. You know what? We have some of the most fabulous moderators around anywhere. Sometimes before I even recognize that there's an issue, it's gone. It's been taken care of. Somebody has said, no, that's it. You're
gone.
You're gone.
Bye-bye.
You're gone.
You're out of here, buddy.
Yes.
Sweet.
All right.
You,
now we have Julianne.
Miss Julianne.
Julianne.
Oh, okay. Julianne. I start off with the Knight of Wands. Ideas, new concepts, new creativity, things that are just kind of waiting to it's you've planted the seeds and you're starting to see there's movement in the earth, and when you least expect it, the flower is going to pop up. So the new creative ideas. I get the Three of Wands as well, waiting for your ship to come in, waiting for all the work that you've done. You're going to start to see results for that. So, and from the the personal predictions, I get comfort zone. You're learning to be more comfortable with the things that you know, because you know what you know. You don't always know how you know it. You just know that you know it. So embrace that. You don't have to explain it to anyone. Just go with it.
Okay, so Julianne. Okay, so the first card I get for you is a Major Arcana, and I thought this was really weird because this is a great card. So it's the card of the Chariot, right? What's coming in, holding the two horses together so that you're going in the straight direction. I asked them to clarify it because what I'm supposed to read on is what are you supposed to release? What are you asked to release in the month of June? So I've got the Knight of Swords. So I'm going to just say this how I see it, and please forgive me if it's incorrect for entertainment purposes only. But I'm getting this as a person. Maybe they are leaving or you're sending them away. That's kind of what I'm feeling. Why do I get these? And then the next card I get is the Nine of Swords. So there's something that has been said that you're feeling mentally that is really painful. And but she's okay. She's okay because she's letting it all out. She's seeing things for what they are. And I believe it has to do with the Knight of Swords, or excuse me, the King of Swords. So either there is conversations that maybe this person is a bit arrogant, because usually that's not what you get for this person. You usually think that this person is very, they're very well spoken, but I'm getting that there's something about this person that might be just a little bit like salty or like too much of himself. So if that's the case, they're saying that they're asking you perhaps that this person or energy may need to be released. That's what they're telling me, honey. If this is not correct, maybe it's for somebody else, but that's how I'm reading it. So I hope that helps.
I think it makes perfect sense. So what June wants you to embrace is the Hangman. So they are taking that pause to just clearly look at the situation, clearly look at what has come before, and kind of evaluate where you want to move forward. Kind of do that deep inner thinking this June, because what I feel, whatever ideas you're springing up this month are going to be very helpful for you moving forward. They're going to bring you joy. So just kind of take a look, think clearly, rationally, and deeply. And then, because the Justice card is following up that Hangman and then the World. So if you take that time to analyze the situation and it's coming through. It's just kind of weird how it's almost like they want you to embrace the faith in this situation, the faith in your idea and your way of thinking about the situation. That's kind of like, so whatever you have been pondering, it's okay. They want you to know, embrace that confidence in yourself is how it's really coming through. That's how it's coming through. So embrace your confidence and move forward. Move forward with a hop in your step, just kind of like do, because all is going to be good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
absolutely.
All right, so let's do 3 more.
Yay!
You're very welcome, Julianne. All right, Denise. I don't know why I'm trying to write this so fast. I can't even read what I just wrote.
Oops. Stardust came in. Hi, Stardust.
I don't have the stuff. Oh, no.
That happened to me earlier.
I've heard things about that person. So,
Crazy.
moderators, look out.
Yeah.
Vanilla and pie.
Yeah. Oh, funny.
Yeah, she's a loon. She's a loony.
Vanilla pie.
All right, Starlist. All righty, let's give this a hide and pull up your knees.
So
there we go.
Denise.
Fabulous. Denise. Denise. Oh. Denise. You've been pondering making a decision, ending a relationship, whether that's at home or at work, but there's something that it's just like you can't take any more of it. You've looked at it from every which way from sundown, and it's time to make that decision. I get the 4 of Cups. The idea that it's something that you've been working on. You've been putting in 110% effort, and the other person is like, yeah, okay. It's like they're telling you what it is that you want to hear. The next card that I got out was the Devil, and the Devil to me is anything that we do that is sort of we recognize that it's not for our own benefit, but we just keep doing it because we're used to doing it. It's something that we've always done. So it feels comfortable to be uncomfortable, if that makes any sense. So I think you're getting to the point that you've had enough. You need balance, right? You need balance. In relationship, whether that's at work or personally, there's always that give and take, that energetic back and forth. And if you're not getting it back, if it's not reciprocated, then it's time to shut it down and say, no, that's it. I'm done. So you're being asked to recognize that you have a right to make decisions about yourself, that you don't have to explain yourself to anyone. No is a complete sentence. So I hope that helps.
Marina, I have to agree with you on that, because I pulled several cards and a couple of clarifiers. So let's see what we got here. I'm going to agree with you on that. She is definitely depleted. I got the 4 of Swords, and you can see there's a heart in the middle of it. So it's like she's being emotionally drained, like a vampire being emotionally drained. It's interesting because this archetype comes right front and center. So I don't know if it's a male, but if it is, that's who he is. And it's like, he's kind of a cool operator is what I'm getting, kind of like, I would look at him like in this reading, kind of like a little badass kind of guy.
Yes.
But you know what? It's not all, okay. So let me go back real quick. For the 4 of Swords, I got a clarifier, and your spirit team is saying, you are the magician, honey. You have everything you need to move into the direction that you need to go into in order for you to get out of this emotional drainage. Because the 3rd card I got after this guy is that you're going to feel this, the 5 of Pentacles, and maybe that's what you feel. That's why you're staying. It's this depletion of finances, perhaps. Maybe he feels like he's gaslighting you to believe that maybe you're not worthy of actually taking care of yourself on your own. That's not true, because here's the key. There's the lock. And the clarifier for that one is, okay, so how do I clarify that? And I'm getting chills in my legs. Is the Temperance. 1 foot at a time, 1 day at a time. And also, this is interesting because it's actually in the book. It says, let's see, focusing on a relationship that is depleting more energy than it's replenishing. being wholly materialistic versus wholly spiritual. We live in a world of extreme passions and heated hustle. So slowing down the desire for excess in any one area of your life may be harder than you think. Don't do drastic right now. Just stay away from an all or nothing choice. Just be clear and concise in what you do. Just take the middle of the road and you will get there. That's what I get for you.
Wow.
Hope that helps.
Yeah.
So what June is encouraging you to embrace, well, this is going to sound a little weird. Embrace the heartbreak. Embrace the lack of sleep. Embrace the feeling of not being comforted, backed up, and nurtured. Take all of those and say, well, that was an experience I had to have. That was a learning situation, but you're going to be stronger for it in the end. So embrace all of what you have been through in the past and turn it into something magical and wonderful and fruitful moving forward. So it's okay to experience hard times as long as you don't dwell on them. You learn from them, because you can take a heartbreak and realize, oh, well, that was a really wonderful learning experience for me. So that's how they want you to look at any situations like that may have caused you any sort of pain or hardship, because they are going to teach you so much and you're going to be able to grow immensely moving forward.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome. And she says, thank you, spot on again. So, yeah.
Yay.
Good luck, honey, on that.
I'm glad that resonated with you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So
now we have vanilla and pie.
I always want to know, like, how did that handle come about?
Yeah.
Are you a baker? I'm about food, so I love it.
Yeah, Judy's always cooking at like midnight.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I just wish I wasn't living in an apartment, because I would vacuum and stuff like that at midnight, but I don't think the neighbors below me would and do laundry. She goes, you kind of do your laundry a little late. I go, yeah, I guess sometimes I do.
Yeah.
And Denise says, I'm telling myself that to embrace and learn, I will become stronger. Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
You will.
And Vanilla and Pie says, yeah, I love sweets.
Me too. Oh my gosh.
So Vanilla and Pie, what is June asking you to recognize? It's asking you to recognize that, some Nine of Swords, some of the fears and things that you think are out there aren't real. They're part of, not necessarily part of your imagination, but they're things that you're worried about, that even if you could control the outcome, there's nothing that you can do about it. So worrying about it just depletes you emotionally. And what's going to happen is going to happen anyway. So if you're going to spend time worrying, and you believe that if you worry about something, you can affect a change in it, then I'm going to ask you to see it from a different perspective and change that from a negative to a positive, and say, if I believe that I can control the negative, then I believe I can control the positive. So this is the outcome that I want for things. When you do that, you're going to find that strength is going to come in for you, that you're much stronger than you think you are, that you believe that you are. Okay. So, and you're also being asked to recognize and to block out the chaos, right? All those little voices and things that are telling you woulda, coulda, shoulda. Yeah. Tell them, just look at them and say, stay in your lane. I got this, right? I'm driving. I'm in the driver's seat. So, recognize that you're not a victim. You're actually much, much stronger than you are. Pat yourself on the back for that. Yes.
Wow.
Yes, you got this. Absolutely.
That's awesome, Marina. So what I have for you, Vanilla and Pie, the first card I got for you is a Major Arcana, and so that's good, but the card that I get for you is the Devil. Not so good, but here's the thing. They're asking you, your spiritual team is asking you to remove and release any kind of unhealthy addictions. And that could be like, eating junk food, or maybe staying up too late, or not getting exercise and things like that. They really want you to remove and delete any type of addiction, or any person that has this addictive qualities that are surrounding you. Because there's a healing in this. There's always a healing in this. And what they're doing is they're asking you, so I got to clarify on that. Like, how does Vanilla and Pie go about doing this? How do you go about doing this? Is you turn into the Queen of Cups. You use your intuition. You actually ask for guidance that's within you. And prayer, I'm thinking, would work for you. I don't know why I'm even saying that, because, I've gone to church like a lot in my life because I was raised in that environment. Not that I go now, but for me to say that, it's kind of, it made me pause. So they're saying whatever it is that resonates with you spiritually, they want you to tap into that. Okay. Because once you do, the Ace of Pentacles around you manifest. I mean, you are creating something. They want you to get rid of the addictions, tap into your own sovereignty and your own spirituality, asking for guidance. Then this will happen. And it has to do with your work, because Eight of Pentacles comes in. It's like, love what you do, and then you never have to work a day in your life. That's what I'm getting from this. What's interesting, because I thought, okay, so how does she go about, or how does Vanilla and Pie, because we don't know if you're a male or female, how do they go about this? Next card I get is Two of Pentacles. They want you to balance both whatever your workload or what you want to create, right? With whatever this addiction and spirituality is, they want you to balance it out, to kind of like get rid of the old and strengthen yourself to get into the new. And all of this is going to happen. So that's what I'm getting, where you want to release it to where you can manifest into a smoother, more personal person that you actually are. Get rid of the old stuff. That's what I've got for you.
So it's funny, Judy, because I have the Eight of Pentacles too. So what June is encouraging you to embrace, Vanilla and Pie, the Nine of Pentacles. They want you to know, they want you to embrace the confidence in moving forward, because you have everything you need. You can stand strongly on your own and grow. And because you have the Eight of Pentacles backing this Nine of Pentacles back up. So this is your confidence. This is your, I know I don't need anybody, because I've mastered what I need to know. Just keep an eye out for boredom. Just make sure that, because sometimes when you have mastered something, or feel like you've learned all you need to learn in a situation, you kind of like, I'm done with that. I'm bored. Let's move forward. So they just kind of want you to keep moving forward with that knowledge that you have what it takes to master whatever it is you want for the next coming up months, whatever you want to do for the rest of the year. But just make sure to look out for this. What this is giving me is unfinished projects, if that makes sense. Like you start something and you're like, I'm beyond this. Just watch out for that, because whatever is coming forward, whatever you're going to create, will be worth it. Is the energy that these cards are giving me for moving forward and embracing in June.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Love it.
Wow.
I know. I start projects and then I'm like, nah.
No, things I bought online.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and Vanilla says, yeah, I didn't finish with my creativity. I'm going to do it. Yeah.
So
And sometimes we leave those. We start the project. We're excited, but then when we get to the point that it's almost going to be finished, there's that little voice in the back of the head that says, oh, when it's all done, are you going to show it to people? Because they're going to be judgmental of it. So as long as it's never finished, you can't ever judge me because I'm still working on it.
Oh, thanks, Marina. That's my story.
Yes.
When I say that, I always tell myself, I'm doing this for me. I don't, if I'm doing it for me and whatever happens, happens. If people like it, they like it. If they don't, that's the only way I can go forward, because that critical judgment always comes through. So if I say it's for me and no one else, then I'm able to move forward.
Yeah, love it. There's a reason that there are hundreds of different flavors of ice cream.
I know, but I just love you.
Yeah,
my favorites.
Yes. Yeah.
I have a terrible ice cream story.
Oh.
Have you guys noticed that it's not the same? I was craving Haagen-Dazs, the Swiss vanilla almond, because I love that. I love the texture, but it was so crunchy. And it was like it wasn't like ice cream, but like that cream ice, like how how it's like you can tell it's lower quality. I was so mad. The ice cream is just not the same quality as it was. So that's my brand.
Well, you know what they said? They say you have to check the label to make sure it says milk on it and not a milk product.
Well, I've never had a problem with Haagen-Dazs before.
I know, but look at the labels; they are changing them.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Nerve. Is nothing sacred.
I know, right?
Really.
They screw up our tomatoes and our vegetables.
Tillamook is still the best.
Oh,
yes. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Oh.
Okay, so now we have I'm just saying Stardust because that's how I'm saying.
I know. I say that too.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, Kelly McCall. Hi, Kelly.
Hi,
hey,
Kelly.
Lucy's in the house.
Hello, hello.
So
Stardust. I start off with the Hierophant. This is government. This is tradition. This is long-standing institutions. That sort of thing. So I think that what June wants you to recognize is if you have recently applied for a position, for a job that is going to put you into that framework of either working for government, working for a bank, working for any long-standing institution, that there's a very good chance with the Three of Wands that it's going to come in. So if you're looking for a challenge and you're looking for something new in June, I think that it is, chances are very good that it is going to come in. And then I've got avoid or keep to yourself. So it almost feels like this, you have applied for this, you haven't shared this information with too many people. Don't share it quite yet. Maybe wait until things are at the point that you've already spent a day or two at the job before you start telling people that, oh, by the way, I've moved positions. So June is asking you to recognize that there are things coming for you. Be ready to act on them.
Wow. Is that what you got, Marina? Okay, my goodness. We are like, okay, so this is so weird because the first card I got was the card of Nine of Pentacles. This is great, right? Marina, it's like a job. It's like,
Yes.
And I'm thinking, I'm not feeling that because what's going on here? And then I'm asking, like, it's true because I'm answering, what do you need to release, right? So I thought, well, maybe are you going through like a job change, like Marina said, or a new position, or retirement, maybe? I don't know. So this is what I got. And then what I got after it, to clarify it, was the Hangman. So doing something that you love, looking at what you're doing here that you need to release in a totally different way. Because what I get next is the Chariot. So something that is, when I look at this card, is something that's hidden. What is hidden in this position that they're asking you that you need to consider releasing and letting go of by looking at something totally different, right? But it's coming in hot, but you got to steer the horses so that they don't offshoot, right? Because what I get next is, this is so weird for you, and I can feel it because I get the Two of Swords. There's decisions that need to be made, and what is this? And it's kind of a mental mind game for you. But they're saying that it's not if you only took the blindfolds off. If you took the blindfolds off, you'll be able to see it in a clearer way, even by just looking at it at a different way, right? So then I go, clarify this one for me, will you? They're saying she needs, or he needs, I'm assuming it's a female, but maybe I'm wrong, needs to go within, because the Hermit is what is standing out. It's like this person has to sit within themselves to kind of release the crows that are just chatting in her mind and confusing her. Release it. Because once you release the blindfolds, you get the Ace of Wands. You can't make this stuff up. So, oh my goodness, it's in there. It's in the third eye. It's there for you to find it by going within, removing the blindfold, using your intuition. That's what I have for you, honey.
Wow.
Yeah. Kind of goes with what Marina was saying. Yep.
Just quickly want to say hi to artist Liz and Clint. Hello, hello.
Oh, hey, Clint. How are you? Artist Liz, yes, she came in.
And Stardust is a she.
Oh, great. Perfect. Thank you, honey.
So what June wants you to embrace is, I mean, this is ridiculous. I've got the world, the world, judgment, the sun, and the empress. So all of these cards, confidence, like, oh my gosh, like I just got this overwhelming feeling of confidence. Like with the judgment card was the only one that could be like, man, what does that have to do with confidence? Is you've already looked at yourself and you know who you are, and you accept you accept all parts of you. That's just that's what these cards are throwing at me. Just like embrace your confidence in yourself. That's the only thing that's coming through. But it came through like I just got hit by a train because it was just so intense. So yes, just make sure that you know that you can do it. Just embrace your confidence. That's what June wants you. Like the bright sun of June. Summer's just in what, like 20 days? Less than 20 days. Yeah. So just shine bright like that sun.
Shine bright like a rainbow, or shine bright like a
diamond.
Diamond, thank you. Why I came up with rainbow, I have no idea.
That close enough. Close enough.
Oh, so
did you want, it's 1:55. I'm not sure what your time frame is like, Marina. Do we have time for one more round?
Yes. Yeah, we do.
Right.
Yeah, we do.
All right. Should we do 3 or 4 this round?
We could do 4.
Yeah. All right. Let's just finish it off with 4.
And if everybody would please like and subscribe to the channels, if you haven't done so already, I have Marina's and Sarah's in my show notes, so you can just click it there. And
all right, Selma,
like and subscribe.
Yes. As with mine, everybody's websites, and
thank you, Clint.
So if you want to take some awesome classes, check out Marina's website.
Thank you.
Yes. Next time Changing the Tapes comes through, I will be taking it. So
what is it called? Changing the Tapes?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so cool.
Juanita.
I took the Achieving Union course.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun.
Tech Goddess. Yeah.
Tech Goddess.
It's just I don't know. It's just, I like taking classes. I don't know. They're just so fun. The atmosphere is so fun. Everybody's so, like, as with Val's classes, like everybody's just so nice and so, I don't know. It's just
sharing. It's a sharing of information. It's being in the company of like-minded people who are encouraging. And, you have a cheering section.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes,
Anytime
you don't feel insecure when you're
Yes.
doing a reading or talking about something.
Yes.
You don't feel unsafe or insecure at all.
Exactly.
Okay, so we have Selma. I know I started you earlier. All right.
And I wrote Selma on there. I'm sorry, honey, it's Salama. So.
I said Selma. I started that. Salama.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I wrote that on there too. It's like, but then again, I'm not a real good typist anyway. So.
I'm so bad. I probably like destroy everybody's names.
So, Salama, what June is asking you to recognize is you have a decision to make. I get the Chariot and I get the Knight of Cups. So there is some sort of an offer, and it feels like an emotional offer that is coming in. You have to decide, are you going to proceed with it, or are you going to hold back a little bit? The Knight of Cups, for me personally, I always associate the Knight of Cups with the old-fashioned lounge lizard. The guy who was at the end of the bar when I was much, much younger. And, you'd walk in and go, "Hey, baby, are your legs tired? Because you've been running through my mind all day." Oh. It's that kind of, get away from me.
I love it.
So this is like someone is telling you things that sound good. They just don't sound authentic or real. So you're going to need to decide, are you going to play, or are you going to say, "No, that's it. Sorry, I'm not interested," and let them go? Because right now you're losing sleep and you're tired because you're trying to live in this atmosphere of instinctively that something isn't right, but you're being told all the things that you want to hear. So it's kind of like having an argument between your head and your heart. So you have to decide which one it is that you're going to listen to. So recognize that you are in a decision-making process this month.
Wow, that is, oh my goodness, we're like blending together. So, Salama, the first card I get for you is a Major Arcana, lovely card, right? The card is the Moon, and usually the Moon is something that you don't see coming or something that's been hidden from you. If this is job related, let's say it's job related, because that's what I'm feeling that it is, because I feel like your contemporaries are like just having a hard time. Like nobody's like working together. They're all just kind of like, they're not even jousting for the sun here, or this little spark of light here, this flame. They're just kind of like they're just not playing well together for some reason. You are the middle. You are the Page of Pentacles. You're the one that wants to go out and get stuff done and earn some money and do your job and go home. That's how I see you. But what I feel is happening, and my hands are sweating now, I got next to that another Page of Cups. You want to do something that you love, right? And that's not going to be a pie in the sky. You want to do something that brings you joy. So whatever this is, they want you to release this part. So I'm not telling you to quit your job, but I'm just saying that there's something that they're aware. This is what they're aware of, what's happening. That you need to either release that energy, maybe go into it as a totally different person. Like, oh, I'm going to go in and I'm just going to be very positive and everything's going to go my way. Maybe that's what it is to get these people on board. But the pie in the sky from the Page of Cups, they're saying that once you get into the position where you feel comfortable at your job, that the Four of Wands is going to happen. People are going to celebrate you. You were having joy and fun with it. And I thought, okay, give me more. What else do we need? It's because you're going to be doing something that you love, that you've created. that you've planted the seeds for, and you're allowing it to grow, and you're going to be receiving the benefit from it, right? So that's what I'm getting. They're telling you to release whatever this crazy energy at work is. And this could be just like let them do their crazy stuff and not worry about them. Maybe that's what they want you to do. Release these crazy people and go in as a different person. Like today, I'm going to go in as from a new person with a new perspective, because I want this. I want the job that I love. I'm going to bring in the people that I want to join me, and I'm going to create this. That's what I'm getting for you on that.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Yes. And Slama, what June would like for you to embrace is taking action. Taking those first steps towards action. Whatever you feel like you've been putting off or maybe thinking about doing, and you're just like, I'm not quite sure if I should do that. Go ahead. It's time to take action. It's time to take control, because it's backed up by the Empress or the Emperor. So it's time to take control, manifest what you want, do what works for you. And I also got the celebration card. So when Judy was talking about celebrate, so this could be, you will find people. Yeah, this is kind of coming through like if you're taking action, this is going to sound weird. If you take action, others will do the same, is kind of what these cards are telling me. So you take the first steps, you're going to have backup, and you're going to be able to create an environment that feels structured and sound and safe. What to watch out for is the Empress reverse. So this card is kind of saying, watch out for that self-doubt, that self-questioning, because moving forward, what action you take is going to benefit you in the end, because it's all going to come out with the Star card. Yeah. So if you've been afraid of taking a step towards what's best for you, June is asking you to embrace that and take action.
Nice.
Take a chance on me.
Exactly. You're reading my mind.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you sing that, the Erasure version comes into my head. Which version is in your head? The ABBA version?
Well, it's funny. I said take a chance on me, but actually I'm not saying me. I'm saying her. Like take a chance on her. Like take a chance on me. Like I'm taking a chance on me. Yeah. So.
And I'm hearing ABBA. So
hearing ABBA?
Yeah. That's what I was getting. Yeah. I got the wheel and the sun. Can't get any better than that.
Yeah.
No.
Changing. Things are changing.
Absolutely.
Confidence.
Yeah.
Okay. Jenny.
Whispers from heaven.
Hello there, Jenny.
Our Southern Belle.
Oh, nice. Nice. Interesting.
I like it already.
Yeah, that's just what you want to hear, right? In the doctor's office, when they look at your chart and go, interesting. Okay. So, whispers from heaven. I start off with the Knight of Wands. Again, creativity, things coming in. You're ready to pay attention to the things that kind of add fire and spice in your life. You want to do you want to fulfill some of the things that you're desiring for this month. And June is asking you to recognize that it's okay to do that. It is okay to think about the things that you want to manifest, the things that you want to bring into your life, because those are all things that are necessary for growth. So with the Knight of Wands, I get the Two of Wands. Put it out there. Think about the things that you want to manifest as I've said before, it's like the cosmic ordering system. Okay, you're at a restaurant, you're having conversation with friends, you're out there to have a wonderful meal. The waiter seats you, they bring you a menu, you look at the menu and you pick what it is that you want. You then give the items that are on the menu that you want, you give it to the waiter. And then you forget about it. It's the waiter's job to take it into the kitchen, to give it to the cook, and for the cook to prepare it. You don't follow the waiter into the kitchen and stand over top of the chef while they're making your meal. You've put it out there. You have placed your order. Now you're able to enjoy the company of the people that you're with. And each and every one of you does that, has that enjoyment with the full confidence that when your meal is ready, it will be delivered to you exactly the way that you want. So think about what it is that you want in June, and know that recognize that you have the ability to make those things happen. Okay. When you do that, you're going to find it's completing a cycle. It's once you do it once, and then you do it a second time, all of a sudden it's like, hey, okay, I'm going to try this. I'm going to try that. So that's what June is asking you to recognize, that you have creative ideas and the potential to make them happen.
Nice. Thank you, Marina. So Jenny, your reading is quite interesting, because the first card I get for you, you've got 2 major arcanas in your reading. So I pulled some clarifiers. That's why. First card I get is the 9 of Wands. Your spiritual team, what they want you to release in June is just it's like you're just working too hard, or you're just like, you're kind of like, how would I say this? It's like they want you to release overdoing it. They just want you to just take some time for Jenny, because you're feeling a little beat up and they want you to take some rest. And what's interesting, though, I'm thinking where this is coming from is some of your mind chatter from the 5 of Swords here. It's like, I think you're beating your own self up, actually. That's what I'm getting. They want you to stop doing that. It's like it's all in your head, and they want you to separate that. They want you to let it go. Let it go right there. See, there's a letting go right there. What they want you to release. You've got 2 cards of releasing, by the way. The card that comes after the 5 of Swords is Justice. They want you to just kind of balance what's going on in the material world and what you're trying to create and what's in your head. It's not like they're not working together, not playing fair together. How's that? So they want you to kind of like release that and just kind of embrace the fact that you can do them both, but it has to be separated and looked at. And the way to go about doing that is to use your intuition. Take what you have as far as the Ace of Wands and create it through your third eye. It's like separate that from the mind chatter, right? Separate that from the sword, so to speak. Because what you need to do is you need to let go of the emotional part of it, whatever that is that you're feeling, and take what that is, whatever it is emotionally that you're carrying with you that's giving you this feeling of being beaten up, and just let it go and walk into the sunrise, because you're walking in the sunrise, not the sunset. In this case, it's the sunrise. It's coming up. So, and by doing all of that, the last card you get is a major arcana. The last card you get is the death and rebirth, because what all of this is has to come down. All of this stuff has to go away in order for you. And these are all walking away cards. These are cards that are just showing that things have to be like dismantled in order to be recreated. But one thing I like about the death card is when I look at this card for this deck is that you're able now to see the forest through the trees, right? You're able to see the bigger, broader picture. And that's where you're going to find your superpower, because you finally tapped into your intuition, what you know is to be true and for you. Release and it will happen. There you go, honey. I hope that helps.
Nice.
Wow. Pretty nice. Heavy, but nice.
Yes. So what is June asking you to embrace? I pulled so many cup cards. There's so much emotion going on. I have the Ace of Cups, the King of Cups, the Two of Cups. So there's so much emotion in this reading right now. I guess what they're asking to embrace what you're feeling and then move forward with that, because following it, we have the Ace of Swords. So this is going to send you in what you're feeling and how you're feeling is going to give you a new way of thinking going forward. It's going to change your way of thinking, because what's backing all of this emotion is the Tower, but it's reversed. So this is telling me that whatever this Tower is, whatever's causing this overabundance of emotion coming through, you're coming out of it. So what lesson you learn from this time is going to back up this Ace. So you're going to have a new way of thinking, and you're going to come out stronger for it. You're going to have that knowledge moving forward. And you're going to feel safe. That's what they're telling you. So embrace, again, this is earlier reading, embrace the lessons, embrace those emotions, and then learn from it and move forward. But it's like it's like a switch is going to happen, and you're just going to be like, oh, and you're going to see things clearly and differently. Mm-hmm. That's what they want you to embrace. And when that happens, don't be frightened of it. Don't be like, whoa, what is that? Just embrace that. Just say, okay, this is what I've been waiting for. This is what I need. This is what I need going forward. And then that will be your June. That's what they want you to embrace.
Yeah. Confirmation. That's awesome.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
All right, Jenny, I hope that resonated with you. And now we have Juanita.
Okay.
And then we have Cat Goddess.
Yeah. Okay. So what I'm getting for you, Juanita, is, and I'm going to do this in reverse. Strength is needed. There's what you need to recognize in June is that you are carrying some heavy burdens that are not necessarily yours to carry. It's almost like you're trying to take responsibility for actions that someone else has done, and it feels not only uncomfortable, but it feels unjust. It feels like you have you've done all that you can, so why are you being punished? That's kind of the phrase that I'm hearing. Why are you being punished? So I get the Nine of Swords, that the worry in terms of what you're going to be able to do. I also get the Ten of Wands, the burden of the situation. But like I said, it's strength. Strength is needed, and I think in this case, June is asking you to recognize that it's not your job to save the world. Your job is to do the best that you can with what you have, and to look after yourself. It's not to take on somebody else's journey and make their life easier. They have to do it for themselves. So if this is a male energy that is kind of making you feel this way, then recognize that you don't have to be everything for everyone. You have to look after yourself first. I hope that makes sense, because I know it's a little twisted, but I hope it makes sense.
Oh, Marina. So I've got, that I'm getting the same thing here. Ooh, okay, so let me just go I'm going to start with the card. I'm going to start with the clarifier, and then I'll just kind of go how I see it. First card I get for you, Juanita, is the Seven of Swords. I agree with Marina saying that there's somebody in your life that is just causing so much pain. And it's, I feel like there's words or even betrayal, maybe like not talking nice to you or just not even being very nice. And I don't know if this is somebody that is a child of yours, because the next card is the Empress, or something that you've created either through a business or whatever. But this is somebody that you really care about, because I'm getting the Empress here. I know that you guys are connected in a spiritual way, because the High Priestess comes in. That's what I'm getting. That's what I get. I get these two cards together underneath this one here, you know? So this person is the situation. My next card I get, which would have been the second card of the three cards, was the Eight of Swords. Like Marina said, it's like you are here. This is your reality, but this is actually what you're actually seeing as your reality. And this person is making you just so confused and just, it's not nice, is what I'm saying. It just doesn't seem like it feels nice to me. So the next card I get is the Two of Cups. This is lovely. So could this mean that this person was somebody that you really cared for in the past, or is this how you want it to go moving forward? Like you want this connection again? Or is this going to be another connection once this other person leaves, right? Because once I get this, the next card I get is this card. So what I'm looking at, this is how I'm going to read it. This will come in when this person, because look at this person looks the same to me. So when this person leaves, bye-bye, you get the Star next. Something else is going to happen that's going to be amazing. It's kind of like, I couldn't believe that this has actually happened until this person left. And now you can actually rest easily, because there's the heart that you've always wanted to be nestled in with you when you sleep. And now you're restful and peaceful. That's what I'm getting for you in this reading. I hope that helps. Wow. I didn't know how that was going to work out. Cards. What?
We pulled the same cards. So what is June asking you to embrace? So I've got the Four of Swords and the Eight of Swords. So what this is telling me, what they want you to embrace is stillness. Embrace, take that break, take that necessary break to sit and evaluate the situation, evaluate what's going forward. Before you take any action, just take that rest. Just take that rest and try to see things clearly, because I have those two came out together, and then I have the King of Wands, which if I was going to back you up, it didn't come through this way until you started saying it, but if I was going to back you up on the guy, this guy is so freaking arrogant. If in the shadow side, this could be a very nasty person, but it didn't come through that way in my reading, but it could back you up. But what this is saying is take that rest before you take action. Because these two, this is the first wand and the last wand. So make sure you're thinking, fill in the gap, take that rest between this and this before you take that action. So make sure, just embrace that stillness, embrace that contemplation before you move forward with any decision. So don't do anything rash. Is kind of what this is saying. So if there is someone in your life that needs to go, just take a minute and reflect on it.
Yeah. I got the word strategic.
Yeah.
Strategize. Yeah.
Because sometimes you don't notice the crazy, terrible stuff that's happening until you like almost step out of the situation and get through someone else's eyes. Because you're like, well, this is just normal. Like when you're in it, you're not really paying attention.
Yeah, it's called gaslighting.
We want you to pay attention. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Exactly. Yeah,
oh, well.
totally. It's like, you know that your child is getting older, but it isn't until you run into someone who hasn't seen your child for a while who says, "Oh my gosh, they've grown." And you kind of look at them and go, "Oh yeah, well maybe they have," because you're not seeing it,
Right.
yeah, on a daily basis. So
Absolutely.
Nice.
Yes.
And
Okay, our last question for the day. We have Cat Goddess. Cat Goddess. Wait, did I?
yeah.
I missed it. I missed Cat Goddess. I didn't start somehow.
Oh, Cat Goddess is here.
Okay, but I'll just put this up. Cat Goddess. Okay.
Yes.
Yay!
Well. What are you going to be recognizing in June is, again, it's funny how many times choice has come up in the last hour or so, that there's a lot of people are facing choices. And Cat Goddess, same thing for you. It's a Two of Swords, about to make a decision about something that you've been contemplating, you've been thinking about it, and it's something that's rather nostalgic. Okay, so it's whether it's you're thinking about putting together a family album or a family story, tree, whatever that might be, or looking back and paying more attention to what's happened in the past. That's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. You can recognize it and take a look where take a leap, take action. It's almost like June is telling you have a second opportunity. There was something that was presented to you that came for you, and you decided that you were going to turn it down. You weren't going to do it, whether this was an idea or whatever. You said, no, I'm not into that right now. And you let it go. Well, it's coming back around. It's giving you another opportunity to take a look at it and see if, okay, well, maybe this time, maybe you weren't ready then, but you're ready now. So June is asking you to recognize that there is a second chance. There is an opportunity for a second chance that's coming through. And you can decide whether you want to take it or not. Yeah, that's what I've got.
Awesome. Thanks, Marina. Okay, so this is really weird. So I'm just going to read it like I see it, and then hopefully this resonates with you. Okay. First card I get, which is, it's interesting because I have to read the part on what does June asking you to release, right? So what does your spirit team want you to release or be aware of it? I got a great card. It says the 10 of Cups. So this is like a family card. So for me, I'm thinking, okay, so what does this mean? So does this mean like maybe a child is going off to college, or you're moving somewhere, like something, there's going to be a separation somehow. And it's okay because this person or you are going on a new adventure somewhere. Like they know that this has to be released to move forward. The Three of Wands is telling you that it's something that it's exciting, that is something that you're able to create and manifest into the real world by just taking the leap of faith. And by doing so, how do you do that? You tap into the Queen of Cups. The emotional part behind this, and this is a cup too, is going to allow you to feel better and calm about yourself, which is great. And I love that. There is a part of you that's like, wah, Four of Cups, right? It's kind of like, oh gosh, can I do it? Should I do it? Is it going to disrupt the family? Is it going to, how is this all going to work out? But remember, there's always a cup that's right here that's ready to offer you assistance in the emotional way. But what came underneath this, which is a Four of Pentacles, which is kind of like, oh, can I do this? Because there's, maybe I don't have enough money, or maybe I should watch my money. Maybe I shouldn't do this. But what I get is that there's a city here that it wants you to take that leap of faith and get there, even though you might have to release the thought of that. Here's another card that I get. So after this, I pulled 3 cards first, and then I do the qualifiers, right? This was the first card. This was your second card. The third card I got was a 10 of Swords. So this is mental anguish, right? That you just need to let it go. And when I look at this card for you, I feel that she is like in the middle of twilight, right? It's kind of like that song, New Dawn, New Day, whatever. That's what I'm getting with this one. Because once you are able to just walk away and just let the people talk about, wow, I don't know if this is the right thing for you to do, or you're thinking, I don't know if this is the right thing to do, but you have faith in spirit, you're walking barefoot on grass, you're grounded, so you're getting that energy of Mother Gaia. Why I say this is important, because the next card I get is the Knight of Wands. This is your creativity. This is what you desire, the spark that fuels you, right? Because when you do, Mother Gaia gifts you the Queen of Pentacles. I'm like, holy Moses, I love this. I love this. I love this. She's wearing red. She's got the pillow red, she's wearing red. I mean, Mother Gaia has your back. So yeah, this red, I mean, I just think this is lovely. I don't know what this is, how this all kind of works in your life, but I just think that this is amazing. I don't understand it, but I hope you do. So.
So what is June encouraging you to embrace? So I got the 2 of Swords, was the first card that came out, just like Marina. And I also got the 10 of Swords, like Judy. So what these cards are telling me is you do have a decision to make. You need to embrace that, make a decision to move forward. These are the key components. So they're saying just embrace that decision-making process, take steps to move forward and move on. Okay, move on to those calmer waters, because you've been through a battle. You have the 5 of Wands and the 10 of Swords. So you kind of maybe feel a little depleted and you're just not quite sure. But again, if you take those first steps, if you just embrace, I can get through this, we have the King of Pentacles again. So you can, he's the most accomplished king, I think, in the whole deck. He's just able to do everything and anything. He can just make things grow. He just can make things happen for himself. So that's what you need to embrace. Embrace your strength on moving forward. Make a decision and stick with it. And don't worry about what's coming through. Don't worry about hurting anybody's feelings, because I think it's all in your head. It's not going to hurt their feelings as much as you think it's going to hurt their feelings. This is what's coming through. So embrace your strength and ability to move forward.
That's awesome. And your last card was the King of Pentacles?
Uh-huh.
Mine was the Queen of Pentacles.
There you go.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Nice. That was awesome.
It was. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Absolutely a lot of fun. And
thanks, Sarah. Thanks, Marina. That was awesome.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
This was amazing.
It was. And we should think about doing something when I can have you ladies on my channel. And
I would love it. I would love it.
That'd be
I would
great.
love it. This would be so fun. Yes.
Totally. Yeah, we can do personal readings. We can do personal readings are always they're always fun.
They're
right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
And it's amazing sometimes the things that come up and the shared messages where there's a lot in common with the messages. So.
I love it.
Yeah. Thank you so much for inviting me and for having me. I'm so glad that things worked out exactly as they should so that I could be here.
Yes, thank you.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And I'm glad your dog came in.
Yes, me too. Me too.
And thank you for everyone who came in and allowed us to read for you. And for those who were in the chat or just watching, thank you so much for being here with us. We really appreciate it.
Yes, and thank you for our moderators. Of course, we could never do anything without you. We love you guys.
Yes.
Thank you for keeping our gates clean.
Absolutely.
No trespassing.
Absolutely.
Yes, totally. Totally.
Awesome. Well, thank you, everybody. We will see you. I will be on next week with Scott. We will be doing, let me check the date because it was a little bit of a different date. So we will be, Scott and I will be doing our Learn Tarot with Scott and Sarah on Wednesday the 10th at 10. Wednesday the 10th at 2 p.m. Pacific time. 2 p.m. Pacific time. And then again, and then the following week will be Twin Tarot Tuesday again with Judy at a regular 1 p.m. time. And then so we're going to do the show with Scott. It's going to be every other week. So whatever week where I'm not on Twin Tarot, we'll be doing it, having with Scott, and we'll be going back and forth on the channel. So I'm absolutely looking forward to that. So what do you have coming up, Judy?
So I have Jackie B and I are going to be on the 11th at 1 p.m. Mountain Time. And then I'm going to start doing my Monday Mermaid readings. And that's something new that I've come up with. I don't have a time yet, nor I'm still working on the thumbnail. I'm having a battle with ChatGPT and it's winning. And then let's see, I have Scott on the 24th and of course you on the 16th. So yeah. What about you, Marina? What do you got going on?
What have I got going? Well, at 7 p.m. Mountain tonight, I'm going to have David of Tarot by the Bay and his twin brother, Gary from Twin Tarot are joining me. It's the 3rd anniversary of our Taco Tuesday show.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. So it should be a lot of fun too. And I think rather than, do the normal format, I think we're going to open it up and it's going to be ask me whatever you want kind of night, right?
Oh, wow. That's really
your reader. So that's what's happening today. Tomorrow, I've got at 1 p.m., Gerald is joining me for our Sweet or Sour readings show.
Those are always so fun.
Yes,
so nice.
Totally. And then we'll be over on Val's channel at 5 p.m. Mountain for Sisters of the Mystical Tarot. Thursday at 4 p.m., Val is going to be joining me for episode 180 of Messages for Lightworkers.
Whoa.
And then later on that evening, we'll be over on Cleo's channel for Golden Girls Coffee Clutch. And then on Friday at 7 p.m., Allie and Sherry of Liberal Tarot are going to join me on my channel for Story in the Cards.
So
rather
nice.
Irreverent and ironical look at politics.
Awesome. Yes. I always look forward to Messages for Lightworkers. I just love that show. I just love them so much.
It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And I love working with Val. So
yeah, you guys are a good team. A really good team.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah. All you guys are fabulous to watch. I want to be you guys when I grow up.
When our channels grow up?
Yeah, when our channels grow up. Or we have baby channels.
You know what? We all did too.
Yeah.
We all started somewhere. And it's, through you get to know people, you work with people and things grow organically, which is how they should grow.
Yep.
Right.
And before you know it, I mean, yeah, I remember being thrilled when I hit 500 subscribers. Like,
yeah.
So
that's lovely.
Yeah.
Slow and steady. That's the way to do it.
I love it. Love it. All righty.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody. We will see you next time. And hopefully there'll be an announcement sometime for the three of us to be on Marina's channel.
Absolutely.
Stay tuned. Thank you, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye for now.